Hey guys, welcome to this week's new video. My name is Dennis and today we're going to be covering goals. So today I want to talk about how to set goals, how to keep that momentum going, because what happening is we all set goals and then after like 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, we just slipping back and then we're not doing things that we should do. And most importantly, how to make sure that you achieve these goals. So obviously, like, many people set their goals on the new year because new year resolution and all that stuff, which is fine. If it's easier for you to start from the 1st January, just do it, whatever is easier for you. But the main thing, like really important, is to actually keep the momentum going. So once we set our goals, we feel pumped, we feel ready, ready to rock and roll, get those goals achieved. But what usually is happening is like it's 1 week, 2 weeks that you keep that momentum going, 3 weeks, 1 month, and then sometimes you feel like I'm gonna skip this day, I'm gonna relax this day, and that builds up, and then after a while you're just gonna not doing it at all, and then you're gonna fail this goal. If you can relate yourself to that, it's fine. And the reason for it is you're doing it wrong. So I mean, like, if you set yearly goals, like let's say you want to save £365 by the end of December, so obviously your brain automatically thinks that you got a lot of time, 365 days, and like if you haven't put any effort like today, your brain thinks because it's only like £1 a day, you're gonna put after 7 days. But the thing is, compound effect is adding up, and then eventually you're just gonna, what, I failed. So this is really important to keep that momentum going. Let's take this goal let's say your goal is by the end of December save £365. So let's break that goal down. So what I do is I sit down, pen and paper, and work this goal backwards. So basically I want to break it down to the point where I know what I gotta do every single day, because when you got a goal, you should have an action plan. There is no point to put a goal like, let's say I want to own a Lamborghini in this year, and not having an action plan, because you're just not going to get it, because you don't know what you got to do to achieve these goals. So this is really important for every single goal, to have an action plan. So as I said, let's say by the end of December you want to save £365. So let's break this goal down into action plan. Let's pretend that you don't have any job, you don't have any responsibilities, you are 16 years old and you're living with parents, First of all, if you wanna save 300, like any money, even like 1 penny, you got to find a job, okay? So your first step is actually gonna be finding a job. Now, this is an action plan and this is another goal. So once you're starting to break down your goal, like what you got to get, you might have another point that you're gonna achieve, and that's another goal. So now you got 2 goals. You got to save £365 and you got to find a job. For job, let's say you're gonna put 30 days, so that, like, let's say it's gonna take you 30 days to find a job. So this is another action plan that you're gonna make. So you got 30 days what you have to do every single week, every single day, to achieve that goal, to actually find an income. So let's say it took you 30 days to find a job. You find a job, working for me, handing out a leaflet 2 days a week, and you're making £70 a week, which is which is good. Now you got an income, so you have achieved that goal. Next you got to save £365, and by the end of December, at the start of January, you had 365 days, but because you've been focusing on finding a job, finding an income, now you lost 30 days, meaning now you got a 335 days to save £365, meaning that every single month you got to put £33 in your saving jar or saving account. Every single week you got to put £7.70 in a saving account or saving jar, and every single day is gonna take you £1.10 to put aside for your saving account. So meaning now you break down your action plan, so you know what you got to do every single day to achieve this goal, and you also know what you got to do every single week, so you're gonna keep in track, you're gonna keep yourself accountable. This is really important because now you got a goal, you got an action plan, you know what you got to do every single day to achieve your goal. And trust me, if you're gonna complete this task daily, there is no doubt that you're gonna achieve your goal. And this is not just for savings, this is for everything, absolutely everything. Like, let's say, you know what, by the end of the this year, I want to increase my income by £1,000 per month. So let's say you are earning £1,000 per month now, and by the end of the year you want to increase that £2,000 per month. So what you got to do, break that backwards, you know. So you have to become more valuable to your work, you have to become more, well, you have to produce something more, but it is you that you have to, you know, figure it out what you got to do. This is really important. And then next thing, next ingredient, I would say that you won't be able to achieve your goal, and it's really important to have, is a discipline. You know, never depend on motivation or inspiration, because it's a feeling. Yeah, so feeling is temporary, I would say. Like, you could love somebody today and hate that person tomorrow. So don't depend that it's a feeling. This is something that you cannot train. The really important is discipline. Discipline is a mental muscle which is possible to develop. It is possible to train. So this is really important, your discipline. You got to make sure that you achieve those targets. But you know what, I mean, it got to be important to you. I mean, like, you cannot put, like, you know what, I want to have a Audi RS8, you know. You got to sit down, do you really need that? Is it really important that the goals that you're setting up should drive you, should motivate you, you know? And as I said, a really important aspect is your discipline. You got to discipline yourself. Start with a small, like, let's say every single morning that you wake up, you got to make sure that your bed is nice and tidy. Not you getting up, you leave your bed messy and you go to the job or you go to college, school, whatever. You got to wake up, make sure your bed is nice, tidy. Obviously that's a discipline, because you know you got to do this every single morning. You know, start with a small and build it up, build it up, build it up. But as I said, number one, have a goal. Number two, action plan. You cannot have a goal without an action plan. If you set just a goal, you're not, without any action plan, you don't know what to do. So how can you achieve that goal? Always have an action plan. And number three, have a discipline. This is really important. This is the most important ingredient to anything. So I hope this video has been useful for you, and you're gonna take action today. So sit down, write your goals, put action plan, what you got to do to achieve that goal, and you're gonna achieve this goal. So all the best, have a fantastic day.